Hello guys, my name is JP and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft here on the Beanbags Anonymous server. Is that an Enderman? Hey, give me that back. What an asshole. Anyways, I'm actually recording this on Saturday. This should go up tomorrow on Sunday. Now, I was going to live stream today, but I've been having computer problems. What happened was I updated my graphics drivers. Big mistake right there already, number one. I have an AMD HD 7650, I believe it is, D. It's an onboard, like it's built into, it's an APU. You get back here. What an asshole. And I updated the drivers finally, because... Oh, I hear you. What the fuck? I'm being, like, super trolled. What the hell's going on here? What the hell? I'd shoot him, but he would just teleport. It'd be pointless. Anyways, I tried to update the drivers, because World of Warcraft was like, hey, your drivers are out of date. You might not get the best performance. So, okay, I'll update the drivers. I didn't even know there was an update. And I update, and suddenly I cannot record Minecraft. Like, if I try to... As soon as I start recording with Dxtory, it would drop the frame rate down to about 15 if I was recording in 720p. Whereas right now I'm recording in 1600 by 900, my favorite resolution. It takes up most of the screen. It looks nice without taking up the entire screen. Like right now I'm getting 30 frames a second solid, no question, because I have a good computer. The computer does not suck. It's a built-in graphics card, yes, but it's actually a reasonably powerful built-in graphics card. That's why I picked the computer. So I wouldn't have to spend extra on a graphics card that I don't need. It's more power efficient and it saved on cost by quite a bit. I paid all of like $600 for this computer, which can do what most of the high-end, super high-end computers can do. Because I have plenty of processor power. It's 3.2 gigahertz, I believe. Just gonna level this out instead of filling it back in. I'll have to come through here at night and retorch the place too. But yeah, so I updated the drivers and I can't record for crap. Like, that's what the problem with the last video was. I thought it was maybe because I was in the end and the server was like freaking out on me. But after a couple of resets, process of elimination, I figured out the problem was the graphic driver. That was the only change I'd made. So I just went ahead and uninstalled it, and everything's good again. Oddly enough, that was only happening for Minecraft. Like, I recorded Skyrim just fine. Because that's also what I recorded that day. I recorded a couple episodes of the Quest for Revenge that I'm doing now. And it came out fine. So I don't know what the deal is there. I don't think I need these fences for anything. Go ahead and put this dirt back. I don't need TNT. Anyways, we can go to the inn now and I can show you the finished product of the Enderman farm. It's not great, but it's good enough. I really should have taken like stuff with me, like books. The whole point of it not being that great is so that it kind of discourages you to use it. Uh-oh. Hope they don't blame that on me. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to discourage people from using the Enderman grinder. because we have a really good skeleton grinder. And you can go over there and you can get the levels just about as fast as you would from over here with the way I have this set up right now. The difference is I did this by myself in a day. Whereas the skeleton grinder, we put a lot of work into that thing. Like, it's really fancy. Like, you can shut it off, and it has space to keep stuff, and this and that. Like, we did a lot of work together. That was kind of a group project. It was me and my girlfriend, and I think her previous friend at the time might have helped out a little. Whereas this was just me, like, only me. So it's kind of a dick move to make everybody want to use this when we've already all worked on something together. So this is pretty much just for me. Like, I will come over here and use this if I need to do, like I mentioned in the other video, many enchantments at once. Like, I need to do a whole set of armor or something. This is faster for that, just because they give them more experience. But it's slower at spawning them. But it works well enough. It suits my needs. I have plenty of ender pearls. I have like unlimited ender pearls for the rest of my life. I already set up a level 30 bookshelf, which doesn't take as many books as you'd think. It took exactly 48 books to make 16 bookshelves for this thing. I realized I think I went a couple over, but it has to be symmetrical. There's a leftover crap. I do have one book here, but I didn't bring any, oh, I think I have some lapis in here. 2 lapis. Great. Great. Just great. Put a fancy little spiral staircase in here. I thought it was nice. Somewhere where you can observe the Enderman in their little pit of doom. He seems pissed. But he can't see me. I don't think they can see through glass. They used to be able to. I figure up here I can use it for like storage and stuff. Because let's face it, inevitably with an Enderman grinder, you will have 20 to 50 double chests of Ender Pearls before you get sick of keeping them. In fact, that's really what this grinder is for, so I can have Ender Pearls whenever I want. And come over here, grab a couple stacks, and be gone. Like, that was actually one of the first things I did when I got to the end, was I went to everybody's mailbox at spawn and left them a stack of Ender Pearls. So if you need Ender Pearls, you have some. So now everybody has some, because I'm one of those people where I need Ender Pearls to function normally on a server. Like, all the times you've seen me, like, swimming across a little tiny gap of water or something, it's like, screw that Ender Pearl. I have the feather falling to take it. So I guess update on this weird allergy sickness. It feels better sometimes, but it's not going away. Like, I feel like crap most of the time. And I honestly don't know if I just need to kind of sleep it off. Because that does work for me. Like, if I'm sick, I can go sleep for like a day straight and I'll wake up and be perfectly fine. So I don't know if I need to do that or if I need to get cold pills, like cold and flu pills. Because while those only actually treat the symptoms, usually treating the symptoms once kicks your body back into gear. It's like, hey, fix this. Come on. At least it does that for me. Let's try I need a new ender chest. Damn it. Well, do I have any more Eyes of Ender? Ugh. I put mine in the one I have in my inventory usually. I left it there at the end. So yeah, I don't know what I need to do. So I'm gonna probably try sleeping it off tomorrow since I can't do anything anyways. Especially since I might be starting work on Monday or Tuesday. That's gonna be interesting. I don't enjoy working under any circumstance. Like I realize that now after after working at the same place for 7 years and having them screw me over and then not working. No, I did work the whole time. And then working at the call center. Oh god, the call center. And then not working for like the past month, almost 2 months. I've realized I don't like working at all. It's ugh, work. It's not even that it's work. I mean, I can do work. I mean, you want me to go do like yard work or something? Okay, no problem. I'll go do it and I'll be happy about it. It's a physical task with an immediate reward. Perfect. Whereas, so I came over here for some of my chicken. Yeah, whereas, working for somebody else, like being an employee at a place, these days they expect so much of you. Like you don't have one task. You have to do everything at the place. Like especially like retail, like you don't get to just do the one thing. Like suddenly you're a janitor and you're customer service and you're a stalker. Not like stalker like I'm gonna stalk you. I mean stalker like you're gonna go stalk the shelves. But it's so terrible. Like how can and you get paid very little. Like minimum wage here in Texas is still $7.25, I think. Luckily, where I'm starting, I'm going to be making $9 an hour, which isn't too bad. And I'm only going to be part-time, so hopefully I don't go completely insane. I think that's my problem, too. I've always had the pressure that, okay, I have to work. I absolutely have to work, and I have to be making as much money as possible. Meaning, I either have to find a job that'll pay me a crap load of money for very few hours, which the college actually did. They were at least good about that. Or I have to find a place that'll give me a lot of hours, like regular full-time hours, and at least $8 an hour, which also normally works out because, like with the call center, I was making $10 an hour. The problem is when you're at a place for that long, like 40 hours a week, plus if you're doing overtime and stuff too, it kind of eats away at you. Like especially me, because I had to take the bus some half the time. I had to take the bus a lot, and on my own, I wasn't making enough money for the rent, much less lunch. So I would be hungry all the time. It's just a situation like that, it just eats at you. It's like, oh, what am I working for if I can't? Not even a matter of getting things I need, or, sorry. It's not even a matter of getting things I want. It's a matter of being able to get things I need. And that's why in that situation, honestly, you're better off leaving. Like, if you're gonna be poor anyways, you might as well be poor and happy, and then instead of poor and miserable. And that's what that was for me. Luckily, my girlfriend was able to find a job almost immediately that was not too difficult for her. She has some physical problems like her back and stuff. It's minor, but it's discomfort really. But stuff like that, at least she was able to find a place that she only makes $9.50 an hour, but her tax rate is better. And what else was it? She actually gets like overtime. So she makes way, way more than I was working full time for $10 an hour. While not being so emotionally stressed out like I was. So while we do make enough money to get by, I am going back to work as a courtesy to her, both to let her know that, hey, I'm gonna work too. I'm not gonna sit here and do completely nothing, which I'd really love to do. I mean, I'd prefer to do nothing. Looking for pumpkins. Ooh, there's plenty of pumpkins. Okay. Guess that was weird. It stacked up exactly. And I'll grab the ones from over here. This is pumpkins, right? Okay. 5. There's supposed to be like 9 of them. Okay. But yeah, everything's a matter of money. Money can cause quite a bit more stress than you'd expect. Like, I know a lot of YouTube viewers and stuff are younger. When you get older, do the best you can with the money, but don't like freak out. So, like, when you're really young, like 17, 18, that's still pretty young as far as like life experience goes. Having any money is like, okay, I have money. Cool. Wherever you are, unless you're somewhere really nice, like if you're at McDonald's or Walmart or doing one of those jobs, leave it. You will never make any more money than you do then. And I guarantee you that unless you're working like super full time, that you will not be making enough money to survive. Once you get out in life, like if you want your own place, your own car, and there's so many other costs associated with that. Why can't I put it that there? Weird. Okay. It's a prank, by the way. Yeah, there's so many costs associated with being on your own, like, as far as money goes. You have to be able to afford car insurance, and if you're under 25, that's going to be quite expensive. You're going to be paying about $100 a month for just straight liability, meaning the minimum coverage of insurance. And that's just in Texas. I'm sure it varies from place to place and situation. Like, if you're a guy, you're going to be paying more for insurance. If you have like a Mustang instead of like a Toyota Corolla, you're going to be paying more. Stuff like that. If you've ever had an accident, you're going to pay more. If you've only been driving for a couple of months, you're going to pay a lot more. Stuff like that. And then you have to deal with the rent. Where I live is pretty much the bare minimum. Like, you will almost never find anywhere cheaper than this. because of the deal I'm getting. It includes the bills. Like I don't pay for electricity or water, and I still pay $6.25 a month. So there's no way. Like you'd have to be living in like a garage with no insulation and stuff to like be paying cheaper than I am. So that's already 700, about 750 a month figure. Oh, he has a portal. I should probably connect that for him someday. Didn't know he wanted one. Spicy Cheeto. It's an enchanted. Did that in creative form. It has like fire aspect and flame. It's a Spicy Cheeto. But yeah, you're already up to about $750, and that doesn't include, say, if you you're gonna need electricity, and if you're any kind of normal human being, you're probably gonna spend about $100 a month in electricity, assuming you like air conditioning and playing video games and stuff. That's about $100 a month. So we're already up to about $850. Water, luckily water is fairly cheap, so no more than $50 a month ever. But we'll round that way up to 50. It's probably going to be more like 35, 40. So you're up to $900 a month, which is already a lot, honestly. And then obviously you're going to need internet, because if you're watching this, you're a normal human being and you want internet. Yeah, bats spawn under there. I hate that. So internet, assuming you even want crap internet from like Time Warner or Comcast, you're going to be paying about $50 a month for anything usable. I mean, like if you want to play Xbox Live or anything online on a computer, you're going to need about 30 down and 5 up, which is about $50 to $60, I think, from Time Warner. I pay 50 and I get 75 down and 7.5 up, so that's because I went with a local company and they're great. So that's what you're looking at with that. I'm gonna go make some fence posts real quick. So you're already up to about $1,000. I mean, like if you want a cell phone, it's gonna be like another $50. Everything adds up really quickly, and it doesn't even like we haven't even included like food. Like if you want to eat, you're screwed. So there's not a lot you can do. All you can kind of do is deal with life, really. Place these finally. Yeah, actually it's almost right. I'll be what, 3 short? I'll take that. But yeah, there's so many costs associated with being an adult. So just because you have, like, say, hold on, let me do math real quick. Say you're making $7.50 an hour over 40 hours a week, times 4, and then minus taxes. You're making about $1,000 a month, like say minimum wage, McDonald's, full time. About $1,000 a month, give or take, maybe $50, depending on the tax rate in where you live. That is not enough to get by. Like, trust me, I've tried. Like, the minimum I've ever been able to get by on is about $1,200 a month. Like, that would be about right, assuming you kept your costs down. But it just everything adds up so quickly. Being an adult sucks. It's really, why can't I put a pumpkin here? Because I can't put pumpkins on they need to be jack-o'-lanterns. I know this, why don't I do these things? Great. Get over here. Can't put, what the hell's going on here? Because we're in pre-release, it's bugged. I can't even prank properly, Jesus. No way in hell am I making that many armor stands. I don't even have any leather anyways. I guess I'll just put them on the ground then. It's fine, whatever. Can't put them on half blocks. But yeah, being an adult is expensive, and if you can at least be happy, then go for it, because I guarantee you most adults are not happy. They go, they do their job, and they are miserable 90% of the time. Because it's only enough to get by. And just getting by is pretty lame. But I think that's enough of that. I'll shut up now. That only that whole conversation came from me working again. And with both of us working, we should be all right. We should be pretty happy. Because for me, it's a matter of being able, like I said before, oh my, here we go with the conversation still, of being able to get the things I need. I mean, I have a very basic set of needs, like, can I have food? Yes? Okay, good. Can I pay my bills? Internet? Great. I'm good. That's all I need. Everything I do is on my computer. Like, I don't have entertainment needs. I don't want to go out. Maybe some booze every once in a while, that's about it. But I have very simple needs. Whereas just getting by is not enough for my girlfriend. She needs stuff, honestly. Like, she needs to be able to go afford on that. She needs to be able to afford to go on a vacation eventually. And she already has a whole freaking wish list of things she wants to buy. Like, she showed me this list. It's like all this expensive stuff. And I'm just like, okay, well, I mean, we'll have money for it, I guess, eventually. Because how we do it is the money we make is all kind of lumped together. All the bills get paid, and then we split whatever's left over. I mean, that's the simplest way to do it. Because if we go based on splitting the bills individually and then keeping our own money, it becomes unfair very quickly for one of us or another. Like when I was working at the college, I was making as much working 20 hours a week as she was making working 40 hours a week. And that's what I mean about the unfair thing. Like, it's not really fair to her to only have so much money and do so much work when I did very little work and got quite a bit of money. This is turning into less of a prank and more like decoration, because I don't have nearly enough to actually prank the entire server. Just kind of decorating at this point. But yeah, that works out to it's an advantage for both of us. Like, it basically ends up being when I'm barely working, I end up with money still, and when she's barely working, she ends up with money still, and we've both agreed upon that for the most part. I mean, I have my qualms with it because with the way I work, I don't know if it's like a personality trait or what. It's not about me. Like, I don't care if it's fair to me. It's all the freaking same anyways. It's like, because I don't want anything, like I said. It's not a matter of if I want something, can I get it? It's a matter of if I need something, can I get it? So as far as needs go, none of that affects me. Like, either way, I'm gonna get what I need, because that's the way that's the way that arrangement works. So it's not a matter of it being fair to me, it's a matter of it being fair to her. And I guess as long as it's fair to her, it's all good. It's like I said, very simple needs on my end. But anyways, this little derpy prank is complete, I guess. It's not, like I said, it ended up being more about decoration than pranking. But you saw it, the Enderman grinder is complete. I hear a zombie. This is one of those things I was worried about. I was wondering if they can spawn in there. God damn it. I'm gonna have to go through all of these and fix this. This was a larger worry that I kind of forgot about until after I was done. That the area inside the stairs is 2 blocks tall, so they can spawn in there. So anywhere where there's multiple stairs like this, I need to go through and put torches. But I'll deal with that on my own. So anyways, I know that was way more talky than normal, but I was just doing kind of a prank. So anyways, that'll do it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'd like to thank you for watching. My name is JP, and I will see you next time with more Minecraft from the Beanbags Anonymous server. And don't forget to submit question and answers for an upcoming question and answer video. Thanks. Bye-bye.